Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Your boy rising, everybody. Okay, so, you know, welcome back to Existing Between Realms Intuitive. I'm Carmen the Hierophant. My bad, I don't know if I probably was blinking out, but, um, shit. Welcome back to Existing Between Realms Intuitive. I'm Carmen the Hierophant, aka Gotta Speaks, aka Isis. Okay, so, you know, this message, again, I was be woken up to this. Okay. So, um, I'm gonna hang this on my finger, right, instead of holding it, because you know that's not. I'm used to holding it like this, but I'm gonna be clear when it comes through. I'm about to speak. Okay. So, spirit, show them no. Okay. Show them yes. All right. So, you know, I don't even know how to put it. We just will go there with it. Okay? Is because we're gonna be very clear about who is who here. Okay? Don't ever downplay who I am. That's first. Don't ever downplay who I am. And then we're gonna be very specific with this. Is Olivia the first high priestess? Is she the only high priestess? Is she the true high priestess? Is Isis the high priestess? Okay? Is there more than one high priestess? Okay? I'm letting you know that now. Who is the first person to be born on this planet? The first feminine energy to be born on this planet is Isis. Okay? The story of Isis and Osiris is not true. That's another thing. It had nothing to do with money. It had everything to do with the War of the Gods, which a lot of people don't know nothing about that story because I haven't told it to anybody yet. Okay? But even in me knowing the difference between myself and others, this is the reason why the true high priestess is there to blend. Okay? Because I know not to hold my ranking over anybody around me. I am the spiritual judge. I am the spiritual judge. Are there any other spiritual judges, Spirit, besides the Hierophant? Is there a distinct difference between the High Priestess, the Starseeds, and the Temperance, the Earth Angels? Okay? The High Priestess is the only one connected to God. Our Starseeds connected to God. Our Oracles connected to God. Is Olivia connected to God? They're all connected to archangels. The High Priestess, which you can watch other readers, will let you know that the High Priestess is the conduit to God, which means the direct connection to God himself. That's the reason why it's different rankings. That's the reason why it's different people and beings at the same time. Now, don't get it wrong. We are all chosen. Okay? We are all chosen. Chosen ones are all children of spirit. They're all children of spirits. There's no such thing as minions. Okay? Even in me being me being the high priestess, I know not to ever make anybody feel less than me. Right? That's not what we're here to do. Yahshua, who is Jesus, okay? He was a disciple. All right. All of the disciples were disciples. Yahshua was a disciple to Isis and Osiris, the high priestess and Hierophant, not to Spirit. Okay? So, you know, this is the reason why I tell everybody to figure out who you are in the Spirit and do your homework. Cleopatra, who is Olivia, you are the third twin, you and your counterpart, that reigned. Okay? Isis and Osiris were the first. Eating. Alright? So, when you compare yourself to me, put respect on my name. Put respect on who I am. And put respect on what it is that I do. Because I don't come to step on toes. Okay? I come to unite the 144, which is what the high priestess is here to do. Which is why I don't throw my ranking around. Alright? We are all high ranking, especially this particular bloodline in the Spirit. But the Hierophant and the high priestess are the only two spiritual judges. Okay? The ones that have say so. When you are violated, your free will is violated, you are part of this bloodline, then you are able to call judgment. This is the reason why, after what was said in the last reading, not the one you just did, why he woke me up and told me to come and let you know that it shall be. Because I called judgment on what it is that you said, which is saying it's going to be. Okay? See, I don't like to go here because it causes hostility, it causes tension, it causes competition, and I ain't here to compete with nobody. Alright? I ain't here to compete with nobody, but make sure that you respecting who I am, because there's a lot of things that didn't want nobody speaking of until I said it. I'm just being honest. Okay? So, you're going to say it again. Is Olivia the high priestess? Is Isis, who is me, the high priestess? Is the high priestess beneath an oracle? Is a star seed and an oracle the same thing? Is an earth angel and a star seed the same thing? Is a star seed and an oracle the same thing as the high priestess? Okay? So, you know, I'm just going to clear that up. Just needed to clear that on up because, you know, I didn't understand what's the whole point of that comment being made. When I come here to speak on everybody. For everybody. Not that I'm asked to by Spirit. So this is the reason why I do what I do. Okay? When I know that it's multiple of us that is experiencing these things here. Okay? So, I just wanted to let that be known. Spirit told me to go have a conversation. Okay? Go talk about it. But I'm like, where the fuck is all that come from? Don't know more about somebody else than you know about yourself. Alright? Which is why I know about who I am. And I encourage everybody else to figure out who they are. Alright? Whether you want to take it, whether you don't want to take it, it is what it is. But everybody that reads that I follow, they know who the high priestess is. And they know that there's a distinct difference between a high priestess and an earth angel. A high priestess and a star seed. That's why there is a high priestess and a hierophant. That's the reason why it's rankings in the tarot. Whether anybody knew that or not. Okay? It's a difference. If we were all the same, we all ranked the same, and we all were the same, then it would not be no difference. It would just be simply star seeds, and it would be simply earth angels, which, as a whole, they're called oracles. it's because they speak the messages of the archangels. Whereas though I speak the messages of them all. Okay? So, yes, there is rankings. Yes, there are differences. But don't ever think that I'm beneath you. Because I'm not. And if we gonna go there, you are beneath me. What flew out? Yes. I don't got a reason to allow my name. Who I am. Okay? So I wanted to be very distinct, be very clear about that. And I wanted Spirit to show it to you. This is the reason why I have the ability to do what it is that I do. And other people can't. Okay? When you speak of supernatural abilities, I'm showing you. Alright? I show it to you every day. I also bring something so that you can have the confirmation that you need that this is what's going on. This is what's being said. This is what's being heard. It's not that I need it. I don't need it. I use it for those who can't hear, for those who can't see, for those who can't feel, for those who are not gifted, for those who do watch tarot and don't have an understanding and would like to hear what it is that I hear, want to know what it is that the spiritual realm is speaking of. Okay? I ain't even going to speak on all that. So that's the last time I expect my name to be spoken as ever being beneath you or anybody, because I ain't beneath no motherfucking body. And that's a fact. There is no such thing as another high priestess. There is no such thing as priestesses. This is the reason why when I bring out the card, Spirit makes me identify myself. Because even I include everybody as such, because we all have our abilities. But they are different. And they're for a reason. Okay? That's the God's Heaven's truth. I will always bring down a tower when it comes to somebody being violated in any type of way, especially if they're part of this 144. You will hang yourself for going against anybody's fucking free will, right? But just know, if anybody in this 144 is violated or their free will is talked against, going against, in any type of way, violated against, they all, I would call judgment for any of them.
Maynard.
Uh-oh. This is my great-grandfather. Well, kind of, basically. To my karmic kidnapping family, right? David want to know who he is. He said he was born in Pittsburgh. He moved to Brooklyn, New York, which is what I found out through the ancestry as well. He passed away in Florida. He has 2 children, Daniel and Rachel, which we also found out through the ancestry. I didn't know it was something else that you wanted to know. It was something else you wanted to know, but I can't remember what you wanted to know about him. But he did say that Aunt Jeannie is Grandma's daughter, not her sister. So when we was trying to figure that out, was that true? Because, you know, we seen it on the little census paper. That is her child. It's not her sister. She had her young, you see. Alright. So. Somebody going in somebody's direction or going in a new direction. What's wrong, boo? You know what I'm saying? What you got all over your daggone face that face? Okay. So Spirit is saying from here on out, I'm have to stand in my power when I come in on these lives, okay? And I have to put my foot down when it comes down to manipulating what's being conversed, what's being said on the internet, because I don't do the internet bullshit. I don't do the back and forth thing. I don't do I'm better and you're not, I'm this, I'm that. Don't ever speak on me. I don't do that shit. That shit is childish, first of all. Second of all, if you can't speak on who you are spiritually, don't ever think that you're going to say who I am spiritually. You don't know me in the spirit. I'm with my spirit. I am my spirit. I know exactly who I am. I've been knowing who I am for a very long time. This is not new to me when it comes down to ancient bloodlines and ancient histories. It's something I always been a part of. Always been interested in. Always. Even before I knew I was gifted. Okay? So, it's nothing for me to know what it is, you know, that I am here to do. However, Isis and Osiris, they passed away because of the War of the Gods, which is what happened to all spiritual beings at that time, which is why Yahshua was crucified, because of what it was he was teaching and what it was that people was trying to spew, religion. Because if he was going around speaking Christianity, there would have been no reason for him to be crucified. So it was obviously a distinct difference into what he was teaching and what others was teaching, why he was killed for what he was teaching. Okay? If you look up, if you do your real research, they will tell you that Yahshua was a student of the Anunnaki, who are the first beings to walk this earth. The War of the Gods is the war that created light and dark, where everybody think that somebody ate a bit of fucking apple and then everybody got knowledgeable of evil or bad. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. Okay? The War of the Gods is when Lucifer went against Spirit, and Spirit had to create the underworld for him trying to have dominion over God. And then he came to the earth, thought he was going to have dominion over me. And it wasn't going like that. So he gave him a place he could have dominion and also suffer for the rest of eternity. Okay? That is the War of the Gods. When light and dark became known on this planet, because like I told you before, in other solar systems, in other galaxies, and on other Earths, there is no such thing as an underworld. There is no such thing as bad. This is the only planet that has good and bad on it, good and evil on it. It's the only one. But in terms of you being highly protected, absolutely, you are. Especially the 20 twins that's a part of this bloodline. You are. But if we're going to be clear, you don't outrank me.
Check.
Check. I don't know what the fuck somebody about to be communicating about, but I think somebody is so it's somebody. I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good.
Paper.
I don't think this is good. How are you doing this on purpose?
Midterm.
The Spirit is saying he is speaking. I don't know if he's gonna, if he's trying to, if he is going to make you be pregnant, or because you know he can do it if he wants to. If he wants you to be pregnant, he can make you pregnant whether you want to be or not. Now that right there, we don't have no say so over, right? Because he has the final say. But just be mindful. Just be mindful. Furthermore, he's saying stop manipulating the communication on the internet. Stop going against your kind, because the 144 is not here to compete with each other. Okay? We're not here to compete with each other. We're here to go against
education.
Yeah, we're here to go against everything else that is not of the light. Okay? Everybody in the 144 is connected spiritually, energetically. It's just a distinct difference between this bloodline and the rest of the 144, because this bloodline had to awaken first, because we were the first people to walk the earth. Okay? The first beings to walk the earth. So when you say that, it's saying not all of us was put here at one time. You have Isis and Osiris. Then you have everything else that was birthed after. Okay? Isis and Osiris is Adam and Eve, if that's how you want to put it, because Adam and Eve is not even a real fucking story. That shit's not even the truth. It's not the truth. You can't put spirituality with religion, because they're not the same. Okay? Otherwise, it wouldn't be a difference. Otherwise, you would hear, and we would be in religion, you would be taught about spiritual beings as far as something other than archangels, okay? Because you got archangels that's in the Bible. You have those beings in the Bible. You have a certain type of beings in the Bible, but you don't hear about these chosen ones here. That's gifted, and why we're really here, they don't teach you about that. That's why you have to awaken to it, because if it was meant for you to know, off bat, you would be born knowing it, and it will, everybody would know of us. Okay? But there are other planets, other galaxies, other Earths that other beings inhabit. All right? They're all different type of beings. We're not the only thing that exists out in the universe. Okay? So, you know, now, you know, it just irritates me. That shit irritates me. I don't do that childish shit. That shit is childish. I know who I am. Okay? And I know what this person is, because you like to downplay who the high priestess is in the deck. And the high priestess outranks everybody in the fucking deck. Actually. Okay?
Jesus.
Alright?
Lord.
It's like everybody stay in their lane for real. Stay in your lane. Because the same motherfuckers that say they're not and high priestess are the ones that's telling you what a high priestess is. How you gonna tell somebody what you ain't? You see what I'm saying? It's no reason why a high priestess would exist if they didn't have importance to God. That's the reason of a conduit. It's a direct connection, a direct cord that speaks the words of the heavens, not just the heavens, of God himself. It's not nobody else that talks to God but the Hierophant and the high priestess, which is why we're telepathic. And nobody else is. That's why everybody holds power. Everybody that's chosen has a gift that is powerful. You got to make it powerful though, but not as you stepping on somebody else. Not as you downplaying somebody else. That don't go like that. That's the reason why you got the high priestess that's humble. Don't say too much. Don't say a whole lot. I stay very modest in what it is that's going on. And I have a tendency to include myself with others when I know I'm supposed to stand out. But that's the whole point of being humble. Okay? Having the ability to be humble. And bold in your own right. When I'm bold about everybody.
Victim.
Ain't no victims. Ain't no victims. I ain't one. But I hate when a motherfucker speak on me and I gotta go there. Because that's just not my personality. That's just not my personality. I don't have no reason to downplay or talk down the same motherfuckers I watch. The same people that I learn from. Because even in me being the high priestess, I still sit down and I still am able to have the ability to be the student. Which is why I am who I am. You can't teach something that you ain't. You can't teach something you don't know. You can't teach something you ain't been through. And anybody that's a wise leader, a wise teacher knows that. You have to have the ability to be teachable. You have to. And this is where you and Spirit are starting to have an issue. Because he sees you as not teachable. Okay? You stand in your power because of who you are. What it is that you do teach. That's your power. Not trying to downplay somebody else. Okay? That don't show power. That don't show power. That's competitive energy. That's unnecessary when you talking to the people who are in the same community as you. Okay?
Poltergeist.
Somebody's going to be in regret. Or somebody is already in motherfucking regret. For going in the direction of somebody here. Somebody's also manipulating somebody's communication. Or somebody's manipulating something when it comes to something. Ma'am?
What are you doing?
This, when it comes to some type of, yeah, Ace of Swords. Somebody's trying to manipulate the truth. You can't manipulate the truth. Because, see, I'm not going to just speak the truth. I'm going to show you that what I'm speaking is the truth. Because I have the ability to do so. All right? I have the ability to do so. I don't just need the cards. I can show you that what I'm saying is the truth.
Animal.
There's a difference between a star seed and earth angel, because that ain't come out yet, and a high priestess. It's a difference. Spirit is saying be careful about what's being invested and called out on the internet. Okay? These angels, these star seeds, this high priestess, and this Hierophant, they all hold their own power for a reason. But like I said, if all 144,000 wasn't needed, then they wouldn't exist. They just simply wouldn't exist. It would not be a community. It would just be you. It would just be you. It is levels to this shit. Okay? It is levels to this. But I don't focus on the ranking when I know everybody has spiritual rank in some type of way. Everybody has spiritual abilities in some type of way. And just because there's a difference doesn't mean that we're all that different. We're all supernatural beings, regardless of the fact. The bigger picture, okay? The bigger picture is the communication. The bigger picture is the messages. What's actually being said. And so you can't conflict peace with power. You can't conflict peace with trying to still throw shots, throwing shade, like I said before, at the same damn time. Pick a side. You either beefing or you not. Pick a side. Look, Moo, you ain't about to keep eating these. Here. And when it come down to it, it ain't nothing to beef about because what the fuck did you do to me? So ask yourself, what the fuck did I do to you? When you keep speaking on me subliminally and you don't know shit about me. Because I hate when I look at a motherfucker and I see a person in a high regard and then they try to play with me. That's that humble in me. That make a motherfucker feel like they can play with me. Don't play with me. Because I can go there with you too. I just choose not to because it ain't no reason to. Because what the fuck is the beef? The ones you should be beefing with and the ones you are high ranking over are these motherfuckers that's doing this wild ass shit to you, and not just only you. To everybody that's in this 144 that spirit has been calling out. We all been violated. The same motherfucker that's calling the shots to violate you is sitting in my motherfucking hallway. Physically. I can identify these people by name. By face. And the biggest thing that spirit keeps saying is, how the fuck do you expect people to have assistance for you, donations for you, but you talk down on them? How? What makes a person want to help somebody that's arrogant like that? Because that's arrogance. Okay? In 1 minute, in one breath, you say you don't want no motherfucking help, you don't need nobody, but then you'll turn around and you'll say, send some donations. Which one is it? Either you need the assistance or you don't. It don't make no sense. I don't get paid for what I do at all. And I don't ask nobody to donate me shit, and they don't. And it ain't nothing wrong with you being humble enough to ask. But it is a problem for you to think that you could downplay and down talk to motherfuckers who don't mind helping you.
Aftermath.
What vibration are we emitting? Lay to rest, rest now. Somebody need to heal. None of us some type of secrets. Or something that's hidden. Spirit is saying it's about to be time to lay the rest of the secrets of the past, the secrets of what is, like, why we here. It's time for me. I said that we was going to do the live where, you know, how the solar systems are created and how people came to be and how angels and all of that came to be in the physical. I didn't do it yet, but we are going to do it. I'll probably do it later on or maybe tomorrow. Okay. But this is all the knowledge that you should be able to teach somebody if you're the high priestess. You should be able to tell everybody how everything was created without you having to Google it, because I don't got to Google it. I don't have to Google none of it. I can sit right here and explain to you how everything came to pass. I don't go on Google. I don't get my research from there. I get my shit straight from the heavens. Okay? And anything that I say at some point, which you can go and figure it out yourself, that is the truth. That's why I said you can't have spirituality without science. Okay? You also can't have spirituality without being educated on a lot of shit. But it's only certain people that's going to be able to convey this information in the way that Spirit wants it to be conveyed, because he's only talking to one person. Everything was created by Spirit, so only he is the only one who can tell you how somebody came to be, how something came to be, why things are the way that it is. He's the only one who can tell it to you. You should be able to fluently hear Spirit talking to you. Whereas though, like I said, I can hear him talking to me as if I'm talking to somebody outside of myself. Clear communication. And so can my counterpart. My counterpart was never cut up and put back together either. That shit is a lie. It's a whole lie. That story itself is a lie. Okay, just like Adam and Eve is a lie. You can't put ancient gods with religion, because those two things don't go together, because those two things didn't exist in the same time. The reason why spirituality came to be, it's like it was meant to be laid to rest, is because of religion. So how can you mix the two? The only thing between the two that's the same is that everybody is worshiping a higher power here. Religion is meant to conform you, to oppress you, to have you in the same box of thinking, to never be able to awaken to who you truly are, who anybody truly is. It's a whole lot of lies mixed with the truth. But if you have it like that, where did the truth come from? Which means something had to come before it for a truth to be put into it. Which is spirituality. Taoism is what spirituality is called. God's have his truth. And he's saying he will defeat, hang, lay to rest anybody that think they're going to block what he has to say about it. Because you blocking these angels, you blocking these oracles, you blocking these starseeds from knowing who they really are, for why they're really here. You're miseducating people because of your own personal feelings, okay? And you can't do that. What somebody does to you don't have nothing to do with everybody else. What somebody's doing to you don't have nothing to do with what everybody else is here for. And to sit here and tell these people that they beneath you is crazy. That shit was crazy to say out your mouth. I ain't even gonna lie. If we are minions of anybody, we minions of the heavens.
Right.
Justice. He's saying he holds power over all angels. Okay? He holds power over all angels. This is not a fucking competition. This shit needs to be stopped.
Dirty.
Okay? Because you making these star seeds and these earth angels feel some type of way. Especially the ones that support you. And hell yeah, when you call me out, you definitely got me feeling some type of way. Don't ever call me out. Don't ever. And don't ever speak on who I am. I could tell you who I am. I could tell all of y'all who the fuck I am because I ain't got no problem with doing so. And it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else being beneath me, even though I know you are. That's the difference of being humble. So yeah, the live that I did earlier, it's locked. That's my first locked video, y'all. I don't lock videos, but I locked that one because when you got people who genuinely will speak up for you, not that you ask, but people who genuinely defend shit like that, and then you think you're going to come on after them and talk shit on the same person who just went and blasted these motherfuckers on your behalf and do all the time. Because the shit is ignorant that they do. Shit is ignorant. It's trifling, it's ignorant, and I don't feel like nobody fucking deserves that shit. Nobody. Especially somebody you see in a vulnerable situation going through a hard time in their fucking life. That shit is not okay. Whether you chosen or not, it does not matter. It's disgusting. It's trifling. It's very derogatory, degrading, demeaning. When you got a problem of your fucking own and you take that shit out on other people, especially women, that shit is not okay to me.
Dresser. Lyman.
And he's saying it was not a finger. There was something inseminated in you. Using some type of tube or some shit. That's disgusting. Spirit is saying sent. Ew, like, that shit is nasty, man. Sent in the mail. So, this motherfucker that's sitting in my hallway overnighted his semen to somebody to insert inside of you, is what he's saying. That's trifling. This is the type of shit that I speak up against. It's not just about who you're doing it to, it's that you're doing it in the first place. That's the problem. Anybody that got the mind to wake up and do some trifling ass shit like this is disgusting. That shit is nasty. I don't necessarily want to say that. I'll just let her figure that out herself, since she's the one that's connected. Okay. Well, whoever it is that brought their ass in there to do this, they definitely regret for doing it, though. Because you got a lot of problems about to come from this government, these officials right here. Got a whole lot of shit about to come your way. All of you. And I don't understand how you thought, when these people know this person is not sexually active, that you was getting ready to go give them something. I mean, give this person something that, how the fuck did they contract it? Then y'all don't realize there's cameras in the hotel, bruh. That's another thing. There's cameras in the hotel. In the lobby. So you got the person that gave these people access to that room and all of that. This shit wasn't smart. And whoever was dumb enough to go and fucking do it, that shit wasn't smart, bro. It really wasn't. Yeah, they won't show the police who it was that went and asked for that room key and who gave it to him. Thank you, ma'am. I mean, I don't understand why you out there banging. You should know that. See, stupid ass is out there banging. Cause you get high, you get drunk, you do all, you think of these dumb ass fucking things to do, and then you get mad when they get called out. But, bro, who does something like this? And whoever was dumb enough to go put themselves on all them goddamn cameras right here, they hung like shit. Because she already knows she was violated. It already came out that she was violated. It's not the first time. Somebody's about to come forward. It just switched. It's about to be an end of an investigation too. So this means that this shit about to hit the fan right here. Okay? This shit about to hit the fan. These people about to take their ass to jail. Prison. For a very long time. Because it ain't just one person that's been being violated. Yeah, we won this. Okay? We definitely won this. You got Katroya going through the same thing. You got a lot of people going through this. And some people who've already come out of that part of their situation. I was homeless too. Sleeping outside in cars and shit too. I'm just past that part of my journey.
Resolve.
With my kids. With my kids. Let's be clear about that. Not just me, with my kids. So everybody got a story. Everybody been through some shit.
Dress.
And I'm feeling like those that do watch you, they feeling some type of way about what it is that you spoke. Okay? Because a lot of people support you. And that shit just was out of line to speak. It wasn't necessary. Brag on you. But don't tear down somebody else in the process. Okay? Because that's exactly what you did. Or tried to do. Because you can't tear me down because you didn't build me up. But you have this high priestess and this Hierophant that's about to come back into union. Well, come into physical union, should I say. Come into physical union. All right. There's a lot going to be happening. Like, everybody has a counterpart, is what Spirit is saying. But everybody, this celebration that Spirit just was talking about, that's all about to come into fruition here. Okay? Spirit says he wants everybody to know they're important. That your gifts are important. That everybody sees something that someone else don't see.
Western.
Except for me. Spirit is saying. I just choose when I speak on what I see. I choose to speak on what I see, what I hear, what I learn when Spirit guides me to.
Hot.
Okay? Well, play with your car, child. The 10 and the earth sign. I don't know.
Wife.
Oh, me. I'm that earth sign then. Okay. You're me. I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. The motherfucking winner. Alright.
I'll pick up some snacks for the pool party. Easy peasy.
Somebody in their feelings for being blindsided, or they about to be in their feelings because they're about to be blindsided. Because this game is over. And I feel like this is karmic energy. This lieutenant, these archangels, which will be the archangels are the justice system. They are the justice system. Okay. So I guess I'm telling you, they about to come through. This is really real. And they know that earth angels are really real. But they're really, really about to come and shut this shit down, because this shit been going on for far too long, and it's just it's starting to be very, very disgusting. Hi, Katie. Hey, girl.
Hi.
What, boo? Come, bring it to me.
Silhouette.
Somebody trying to get away, like, you and your feelings because you can't go nowhere. Like, how you out here violating people? I don't know. Go ahead. How you out here violating people and know that you can't go nowhere? Like, you want to go to a different country or something like that, but you're not able to go to a different country or something like that, because even in your own country, you're wanted, sir.
What's that?
So how the fuck you mad and you in your feelings because you thought she was gonna come to the States?
Connecticut.
Okay, and you was going to do all kinds of killing, stealing, destroying everybody's fucking life, man, and you thought you was going to just get away with it. It ain't gonna go like that. It's not going that way. You're going to jail. It's no getting away. It's no traveling. It's no bus, car, plane, boat, nothing that you can get on that's gonna get you away from this situation. You going your ass to jail, bro. And they need to throw away the key, melt down the key. Don't even make a spare or nothing. He needs to have a room with a shower already in that motherfucker and a toilet. I don't even think he needs to have a damn celly for real. No funny. Take it to your room. Yeah, some whatever you just said, girl. Look, violating people's privacy. Now you want to get away. Why? You was bold when you did it. This person is a natural born healer, bro. You keep saying it.
Villa.
You cannot violate this boy. You did violate this person, but you can't give them what it is you've been trying to give this person.
Hurricane.
Your little spirit allows it. Girl, could you and Barbie get out of here? And you mad about people's, like, who they are. Because this person is just not nobody at all. Like, this person ain't chosen. This person ain't nobody. This is a karmic ass energy that's been doing this. Move, take this damn car. Go. Go take your car to your room. I know it's your car. Come on. Get up, girl. Yes, ma'am. Go get it. Go pick it. Go get your baby. And go play with your car in your room. She always got throw soap on. I know that shit be hurt. I didn't touch her. Go ahead, Muck. You did it. Why you always throwing yourself on the floor like a damn football player or something? You're only doing these tantrums and stuff. Somebody's a false person. You should turn it over.
Mama.
Yeah, that's so you I'm telling you, this person trying to give you some shit. Pass around
Mama.
this, knowing that you can't. Yes, ma'am. Your toes. I'm not your toes. That's your knees. That's your knees, girl. If somebody don't want somebody to stand in their power, to be in their power, they don't. It's like a person that exudes their own greatness, their natural greatness. Somebody that wakes up and stays confident. It's like they're just trying to find a way to break somebody down, break somebody down, break somebody down in all kinds of ways. Like you feel like you just keep violating the person. You can't, bro. You cannot take what's in a person. I keep saying that. You don't never know what to do to break somebody down for real. And I told you that when you choose to do specific things to try to break somebody down, it only exudes what it is that needs to be done to break your ass down. These are the things that could be done that you will feel violated about. Not saying it's not violating the person, but at the same time, you don't know if this is something that's going to mentally break somebody down because that's what you're trying to do. But we know if somebody held you down and violated you and you a man, that you will feel violated, and it probably would put you in some type of mental ass crisis. But just because you would feel that way doesn't mean that somebody else would feel that way, especially somebody that's already been violated in a certain type of way. Or before, you couldn't break this person down the first time you did it, so why the fuck did you keep trying? Why are you trying in the first place, bro? It says a lot about the person who's doing something versus why you think that it makes you look better when you do this to somebody and be able to go out and say, oh yeah, this person this person got this person got that. This person had a baby by somebody they don't know. This person don't know her baby's dad yet, but you ain't gonna tell them how you know that. Right? If this was to happen. You ain't gonna tell them how you know that, right? You ain't gonna tell them you the baby's dad that this person don't know is her child's father. You ain't gonna tell this person, these people, when you go and say that this person got herpes, this person got this person got that. You ain't gonna let their ass know that you the reason why they got it. That you deliberately gave it to them so you can go right there and run your fucking mouth and tell other people that this person got it. You ain't gonna say that part. I don't don't understand why tearing down somebody else's reputation, character, whatever it is about them that you're trying to defame. What are you getting out of that? Because a person that's a real motherfucker that you go and tell that shit to, that's gonna make them feel some type of way that you even speaking that. Like, what is that to brag on? That ain't nothing to brag on. That, oh, you know, this person don't know their baby's dead. You know, this person got this or that. That's nothing to brag on, bro. And somebody gonna be looking at you like, okay, bro, but how the fuck do you even know that in the first place? Because that's what I would ask you. How do you know? Why do you know? And lastly, why do you care? Whose business is it? It's not your business, and the person you tell it is damn sure ain't their business. What they supposed to do with that? Go on the internet and continue to spread that? Like, this is some weird shit. You are childish, man. The childishness is disgusting.
Repair.
It's disgusting. And you keep trying to prove a point that spirit ain't gonna never let you prove. Because you violate somebody who's not bothering you, who ain't did nothing to you ever. So what do you feel rejected by this person? So what? People have a choice of preference. People have a choice of who they want to be with, who they don't want to be with, who they want to lay with, who they don't want to lay with. If somebody don't want to lay with nobody, they don't have to. You got all these people in the world, all these women that don't mind laying down or busting the wide open. You go and choose to be with somebody or do this to somebody who don't want to. What is that doing for you? How is that helping you? And it's even sickening to the person that you were able to pay to go and do this. Like I said, so somebody's supposed to wake up, know they ain't never had sex, or they haven't had sex with nobody, and be pregnant and just be sitting there like, y'all I'm about to have a baby. Like somebody supposed to be glad to have a baby by somebody that they know they didn't sleep with. Look, girl, you ain't even eat that one. Eat the one that you had before you hurt yourself. It don't make no sense. I'm telling you, pathetic. This shit is truly pathetic. And you won't have to take you a lot of take the test. You don't have to take you a lot of take the test. And I don't know if Spirit is saying check your purse. Check your purse. Because I don't know if they tried to take something from your purse or they was planning to take something from your purse, Spirit is saying. So please check your purse. Make sure your ID in there. Make sure any of your, important cards or whatever is in there. Make sure. Because these are thieves. Because they don't just go around violating motherfuckers, but they definitely thieves. That's for damn sure. Yeah, this musician. Because this person also is into music. You won't have to take a lot of tech tests when it comes to this. And that shit's going to end you. It's going to end you. Because these people already know that your intentions are horrible for people, man. And you want to be a part of the justice system so that you can go. You want these people to support you going around doing this to innocent people when their job is to bring justice to innocent people. It's ridiculous. Mad, miserable, and jealous. The biggest loser here. I'm telling you, you always starting shit. But you ain't getting this job or whatever it is. You might have lost your job behind it. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's pathetic. And it's disgusting. And you mad and miserable and jealous of another woman, and you standing here a man. You a whole grown ass man, bro. Why are you jealous of a woman? Why do women intimidate you like that? Because you was rejected, because somebody don't want to deal with you. They don't have to deal with you. Go find somebody who is willing to deal with you. Who wants to deal with this? Being violated, being disrespected. Who wants to deal with it? Being defamed. You don't have no kind of morals, no type of integrity, no type of scruples when it comes down to your own self. This shit it shows your own character as who you are as a person. Nobody want to be around nobody. I wouldn't even want to be friends with nobody like this. But of course, I'm sure the people who are cool with you, besides the weirdos who join hands to do this type of shit with you, they probably don't even know that this is the type of person you are. And that's why you don't want nobody speaking up about it. Because you want to go on the internet, you want to flash somebody's picture, you want to talk down on somebody, but you don't want nobody to go find out what this person got to say about it. Because there's two sides of every story, of both three. Yours, theirs, and spirits. But you keep thinking that this stuff is going to shut other people down. You think that if I victimize somebody enough, they'll stop speaking. If I victimize somebody enough, they'll stop doing this. No, you're not controlling nobody, bro. You don't even have no control over your own self. Yeah, this is not an influence that you like. You're not an influencer. Okay? This is not the type of stuff Spirit wants to be influenced in his world. And you done made a whole paper trail. A whole paper trail of this shit here. Because this ain't the only person that you can violate in like this. Y'all been collaborating to do this to people. And this ain't the first time that you violated this person like this either. Spirit is saying this is the reason why when you do get what's coming to you, it's getting ready to be a hot ass mess, bro. I'm telling you, case closed. It's going to be a mess. I don't know if they stopped you from mirroring her phone. Okay. Good. You've been mirroring her phone so you can watch what she's doing, so you can see what she got going on in her personal time when she's not on the internet or when she's not reading, when she's doing whatever it is that she do in the comfort of her privacy. You are so pressed to know every little movement of somebody, bro. So you can go on the internet and talk. Then you do this to people who don't even care about social media. People who ain't even checking for what it is that you putting down. Like, we ain't even picking it up because don't nobody spend time on the internet like you. So a person could be getting slandered and defamed for a long ass time, and this person wouldn't even know it because this person ain't checking for that. I'm telling you, whatever they was watching through your phone, or whatever reason it was to watch through your phone, is to try to prove that you're a prostitute. Why, bro? I keep saying that. Why? So you can have tea on the internet. Why is that the tea that you want to talk about? All you got to do is go talk to them about yourself. Go share your own experiences because you the prostitute. You want to have control of how other people see somebody. Why? You don't even have control over how nobody see you now. Because you a bitter bitch. And yes, these people are about to find out that this is your DNA. Okay? Because Spirit is saying whoever that you sent to do this, and because they will be caught, they're going to tell on you. They're going to tell exactly how they got that DNA and why they using it and what they was doing with it. What they were paid to do with it. You don't have a whole bunch of bad memories for this shit that you keep arranging to do here. A whole lot of fucked up memories, man. And you keep on trying to think that you going to, what, attack my twin?
Laura.
It's not going to work. Your wishes will not be fulfilled, sweetheart. Or because you don't want his wishes to be fulfilled. However it goes, it's not going to happen. So you trying to attack him because he's been working, because he's using my real DNA. You trying to attack him because he's working with my dad and he has my real DNA. And they're not going to use the false DNA that you gave.
Losing.
Yeah, you are going to lose.
Nervous.
You should be nervous. I told you, you got all these damn addictions. All these addictions. Or you trying to get somebody, a child, on a drug or something? Something about this air sign. I don't know. I don't know. That's what you get. You see what happens when you play games? Ran right into it. Chill out. Well, all of this shit that y'all doing get ready to be all over the news. It keeps coming out. Okay. All these murders and all of this stuff that y'all been doing is still killing, destroy people's lives. It's gonna be all over the news. All right. But I'm about to leave this right here. All right, and I'm about to go and get my life together. I was pulled out of my bed again. Earth sign, bold and beautiful. Thanks. Okay. And I'll be back later.